I always go in for a movie with the hope that if I am skeptical of the project and its ultimate quality, I wish I'm proven wrong. The case of Akshay Kumar's Ram Setu made me fall into a similar predicament, making me worried that this is going to shape up as any other Akshay Kumar venture, another addition to the average streak of films he has featured in almost every 2 months. Ram Setu, at least with its scale and idea, attempts to be way different than the mediocre content we have been subjected to. Ram Setu focuses on Aryan, an archaeologist who is willing to go to any length to collect cold hard facts regarding the ancient history of his country. Whether this means putting his life on the line against the Taliban or getting into an underwater suit to legitimize the existence of the Ram Setu. The film mostly explores the latter when a business tycoon played by Nasser, who is planning to build a shipping canal that will hamper the existence of the Ram Setu. Aryan, the capable archaeologist, is given monetary and technological support and facilities by the same man to execute an expedition with the sole purpose of proving that the Ram Setu is naturally occurring due to the process of sedimentation rather than being man-made. The discoveries on the journey of course prove otherwise, and several factions from rogue militia groups, henchmen of the influential businessman, attempt to stop the archaeologist and their findings about the Ram Setu from going public, accounting for an extremely high-octane action-adventure film. Will this really mark the end of the average streak of Akshay Kumar films in 2022? Is this movie something that I would wholeheartedly recommend to all of you to catch in theaters? Getting right into exactly that, here's me telling you the good and bad aspects of the film so that you guys can ultimately decide whether to watch Ram Setu in theaters or not. Great action set pieces. I have to give it to Akshay Kumar for staying true to his reputation of being Hindi film industry's most popular action hero, because the man even at 55 is moving, jumping and catapulting like he is in his mid-20s. This is clear from the onset of the film as archaeologists are excavating certain sites in Afghanistan and are bombarded by the Taliban forces. It's Akshay in most of the frames running in an agile and nimble manner. The way a rescue mission has been choreographed also, and how the group of misfits are chased by the henchmen of the industrialist on speed boats is really a sight to witness on the big screen. The biggest gripe that I have with this film is that while it boasts of 3 to 4 great action set pieces shot really well, it really dropped the ball in delivering its climax battle, which I will come to later. Hammy performances. Other than a formidable Akshay Kumar and a very enjoyable Satyadev, most of the supporting cast deliver absolutely over-the-top and hammy performances. Parvesh Rana as the project manager sports this heavy city accent that does not make him menacing enough to a force to be reckoned with. He almost becomes a caricature of a villain and nothing more. However, the most over-the-top of the lot has to be Jacqueline Fernandez and Nushrratt Bharuccha. Jacqueline is mostly reactionary in this movie, playing an environmentalist. Her job mostly at every dead end is to say that the plan sucked. There is zero emotional connection that you feel with her presence, and an attempt at a love angle is forced at best. Nushrratt Bharuccha, however, is at her most animated self in this film. She is a religious wife who combats Aryan and his skepticism towards religion, but she backs it with a very shrill performance that you wonder what was the memo given to her. Her feistiness becomes irritating at one point, and her reintroduction into the climax battle has to be the most awkward thing you'll see in the movie. Mixed impact of special effects. For a film mounted on a budget of close to 80 to 120 crores, whatever the ballpark you may agree on, and especially starring huge names like Akshay Kumar, one expects for there to be a heavy investment and quality in the special effects of the film. The reason why Ram Setu from a visual standpoint is a hit and a miss is that it looks absolutely mesmerizing when the creators have actually shot in real locations, and only falters when there is a heavy dependence on animation. The case of several discoveries representing actual sets being mounted versus the underwater suit that is all digitally rendered is the range of quality you will experience in this film. Some shots being absolutely exquisite and others being a sore to the eye. Especially a case of an unintentionally funny helicopter battle in the end. I won't lie, however, I was totally invested in the underwater exploration sequences in this movie. A case of Kartikeya 2 with close to a 15 to 20 crore budget had several rudimentary and amateur shots regarding CGI, but one equated it to be a small project. And in this case, I believe, people just assumed a better quality with Ram Setu, or at least a uniformity in the case of visual effects, or editing and unintentionally funny scenes. I think one of the biggest reasons why Ram Setu does become a mixed bag in its entirety is that it delivers in really being a compelling action-adventure film but never really emotionally draws you in with its characters. characters. There are many scenes that should hit you on a deep level with respect to the journey they embark upon and the losses they incur, but the poor editing in this film never really makes you break down. This is especially true for the interval block that is so haphazardly edited that you wonder what a beautiful impact the film would have had if the sequence was just edited better and used a powerful background score in its appropriate instances. There is a climax battle also that involves a helicopter crash, and it is absolutely hilarious on how the characters recover from the catastrophic event. It will definitely lead to a facepalm moment. Not to forget a frame of Nushrratt and Jacqueline screeching and shouting together that took the cake of an action set piece at such an important time that just deserved to be better choreographed and edited. A for effort, but one deserves better treatment. Why I keep on saying that this movie is an average fare at best is because it really holds your attention in what it explores with its climax. A genuinely interesting detail integrated into the screenplay that makes you think about how smartly it introduced a character into this world. What I can wholeheartedly tell you is that the movie doesn't become polarizing with its messaging. Its dialogues are not filled with hate for any particular section of society, and it genuinely becomes the archaeological findings that are used as legitimacy for the arguments regarding the Ram Setu. This makes the movie more refined and polished than Kartikeya 2, but still has so many glitches and roadblocks on its journey that you want to commend it for its effort, but feel morally responsible to call out its flaws as well. This is definitely Akshay's most interesting outing this year, but still doesn't soar to become the action-adventure film we thought would be the game changer for Hindi cinema this year. And that was the video, guys. Write down in the comments below what you thought about the movie. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram. The handle's right in front of you. Follow me at JammyPants4. Also, please support us by smashing the like button and subscribing to our channel for weekly content ahead. Thank you for watching.